Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I wanted to go through the mounting of the Shuttle Buddy Sidewinder with quick draw swivel mount to a Humminbird Helix Ice Shuttle. And it doesn't get much easier than this because Helix Ice Shuttle has offered up some beautiful inserts, threaded inserts, to make this super simple. So first thing you want to do, unpack your hardware pack and make sure you got everything. You should have two turret clamps, males, that are marked with the letter B next to the holes, and they will have laser numbers inserted or engraved 1.125, 1.25, and 1.125 on each of those. And then you should have a set of A clamps, which are marked 1, 1.3, and 1 for differing pole diameters. We'll talk more about that in a second. And then 4 EPDM spacers, 2 1/2-inch HDPE spacers, a long 1/4-20, a shorter 3/4 inch 1/4-20, and then 4 1024 bolts. You are going to need a Allen key for the 1/4-20s and an Allen key for the 1024s. So the first thing, these are your two parts. This is your Sidewinder. This is the quick mount or quick draw swivel mount. The quick draw swivel mount is already mounted to a mounting plate that goes directly on the Helix Ice Shuttle. So let's go ahead and mount that first. I'm going to get some of this other stuff out of the way. So it's got two mount positions, or two holes. We're going to use this slot here and a slot up top, and they're going to match up with this insert here and the insert right here. Let me rotate that a little bit. So there's a bottom insert, brass insert, and then a threaded insert here. So what I found easiest is to take the short 3/4 inch bolt first and get it started. And you're just going to get it started. So it's just going to hang there like that. I'm going to actually turn this a little ways so you can see it's just hung on there at that point. So then you're going to swivel that out and take your long 1/4-20, put it through the hole, and then you're going to add 2 of the 1/2-inch spacers over top of that, and one's going to sit down inside the pocket. Then you're going to swivel that forward, lining up the bolt to the threaded insert, and literally snug it down. Come back to this bottom one now and tighten it as well. And you're going to want to draw these fairly tight so it kind of crushes a little bit into the plastic. That one's tight. That one's tight. So now your quick draw mount is mounted to the side of your shuttle. So that's good to go. Now you're going to take the Sidewinder and you need to make a decision, determine which transducer pole that you're using, and the transducer mounts clamps here will accommodate all the way down to a 1 inch up to 1 3/8. So the Fish Armor, which is the larger one, and then I believe it's the Brew City, is down to the 1 inch. We're going to set this one up for the HDI pole, excuse me, which is the B setup or the B clamps. So we're going to take our 4 spacers and we're going to push them into the 1.125 or the 1 1/8 slots. 2 in that one, 2 in that one, 2 in that one. So now you're going to take your A's, the ones you didn't use, set those aside. Don't discard them. You may need those in the future if you decide to go to a different manufacturer's pole. Alright, so now take your first clamp and thread through the 1024 bolt, and you just want to get it just poking through the backside so that we can use that to line up with the holes on the Sidewinder itself. So now as they're poked through, open up both your clamps there. Take your bottom one and you're going to set it down inside the holes. And I use a long T-handle. It tends to go right down through the hole. Oops. Might have to poke a little plastic out of the way there from that hole. Go ahead and get that one started. Before you cinch it all the way down, get the other one started too. Make sure it's lined up in its hole. And then you're going to draw that down tight, seating the bolt nicely into the Nylox nut so that it will not come loose in the future. Tighten the second one down so the bottoms are done. Now you're going to take the remaining 1024 bolts, do the same thing with these, get them started. Get them just poking through the bottom side. Okay, now you can go ahead and drop them into the holes there. Get them both started. Cinch them down tight. And there you go, your Sidewinder is set up for your HD pole. Okay, now to operate the Sidewinder, it gets mounted or it gets loaded at roughly a 30-degree angle. Push it into the slot, rotate it to the horizontal position. Take your transducer pole, load it in. Lock it into place. And now when you want to fish, rotate it forward and rotate it back for the transport position. Now it's locked in, it didn't snap. Okay, so when you're in the horizontal position and you're traveling either in your sled, ATV, truck, whatever, make sure you put that locking pin in. That way it can't rotate out of the horizontal position. That locking pin also will hold it into the vertical position. I typically actually don't use that in the vertical position, but you can if you want to make sure it stays in the vertical position, which it will unless you bump it really badly. So that's it. Horizontal position, lock the pin in, she's secure. Pull the pin, horizontal or vertical position, you're ready to fish. Thank you very much for your purchase. I hope you enjoy the product. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.